Oh yeah, it's that time again. Week 8 review. And we are going to start out with, of course, me. And what did I tell you? What did I tell you? Atlas dabbed. I told you, man, I was going to beat you. I totally did. Totally beat you. I kicked your ass. And how did I kick your ass? Well, yeah, who's going to tell you? The AnCapistanians got the highest player score of the week from Derek Carr, 35.82. 35.82 to get the win over Atlas Dabbed, 103.32 to 85.10. Even though both teams met their expectations, the AnCapistanians, that'd be Mom, put up 11.9% more than their projected 92.31 points to secure the win, following a 117.38 to 61.22 win against Grammar Führers. Atlas Dabbed saw their scoring fall off this week because of me. Atlas Dabbed, now 2-6, with 739.06 points, sinks into 16th place, while the AnCapistanians, who are now 4-4, with 790.40 points, remains in 9th place. Man, I'm going to go up that ladder somehow. But, hey, sorry. I mean, I love capitalism and all, but nothing's going to beat the anarcho-capitalism. And Caps for the win represent, boom, feel that loss. Alright, now Jim Bob's Cooters against Nazicake. Like some kind of dynamic duo, Devonta Freeman and Jordy Nelson carried Jim Bob's Cooters, leading the way to a 85.80 to 63.40 victory over Nazicake. They put up 19.80 and 17.40 points, respectively. Each team failed to meet expectations, but Jim Bob's Cooters managed to score 84.9% of a projected 101.08 points for the win. Free falling like Tom Petty, here we go. Nazicake suffered a significant drop in scoring from last week's 105.26 to 91.84 win against Vociferous Ignorance. This game tape won't be broken down at upcoming coaching clinics, as both sides missed scoring opportunities. Jim Bob's Cooters had one starter turn in 0 points, and Nazicake had 3. Jim Bob's Cooters now 2-6, with 692.06 points, inches up to 17th place, and Nazicake 5-3, with 840.62 points, drops to 5th place. So now, I must see what Nazicake was doing this 8th week to see what was going on. So Tevin Coleman was out. Well, that's unfortunate. And Marquise Goodwin was apparently just out doing nothing, and Terrence West was on a bye. Apparently Nazicake has checked out of the league. That's okay. You were on the cheaters list. But that's unfortunate. You should try the rest of this time, because some of your wins are going to go away. They're going to be forfeited, and you're just going to continue to drop down the ladder. But that's okay. There might still be some love for you. Wait, no. There's no love for the Nazis. Only the cake. I love cake. I don't love Nazis. I just love the cake. 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 The Fighting Mcafees against Imma Lose to Kim, who, guess what, did not lose to Kim. Just lost to Fighting Mcafees. Now, like some kind of dynamic duo. Here we go. Gosh, I have to start making up stuff. Like the dynamic duo of, well, I'll think about it. Anyway, dynamic duo. Alan Hearns and Andrew Hawkins carried the Fighting Mcafees, leading the way to 85.08-78 victory over Imma Lose to Kim. They put up 19.30 and 17.60 points, respectively. These two teams are tied for 15th place with 3-5 records, but it doesn't tell the whole story, as Imma Lose to Kim has a clear points lead with 660.96 to 597.20. Imma Lose to Kim can't find any answers and is on a 4-game losing streak. Aw, poor Dave. If Imma Lose to Kim didn't have 3 starters put up goose eggs, the outcome might have been different. What kind of goose eggs are we talking about here? Has anybody ever seen a goose egg? Anyway. Let's see what these okay. Let me see. All right. So, well, Kamar Aiken was on a bye, and so was Eli Manning. Aw. Aw. Well, sometimes Eli Manning performs like he's on a bye, and sometimes his bye weeks are better than the weeks when he's actually starting. And yes, I'm a Giants fan, and I definitely know the roller coaster that is Eli Manning. Um, yeah, well, oh, and then Justin Forsett failed you too. It's okay. We forgive you. We forgive you. What a hard week. But you still lost, Dave. Sad for you. Now Kim Jong-il's best team ever against a team has no name. You know, in my other fantasy football league, suddenly somebody changed their name to a team has no name. And at first I got confused at what league I was in. And then I was just thinking, uh-oh, I should introduce these teams. And there should just be this big, gigantic fight between the two teams that have no name. And then whatever. Okay, but nobody's interested in that. Anyway, let's get to the review. Kim Jong-il's best team ever put up the second highest score of the week to thump a team has no name, 119.74 to 82.10. Kim Jong-il's best team ever came into the matchup as the underdog with a projected spread of 14.84. And suddenly I heard spread and I was thinking of butter being spread over some cornbread. And I'm starting to want Thanksgiving to happen because I want turkey and cornbread with butter spread over it when it's all nice and hot and the butter melt. I'm hungry. Anyway, the beating gave Kim Jong-il's best team ever 3 blowout wins on the season with 30.10 points, the third highest score this week. Tom Brady put on a true laser show in this one. Cheesy. Kim Jong-il's best team ever, now 4-4 with 751.38 points, climbs into 10th place, while the team has no name, now 5-3 with 849.64 points, stays in 4th place. There you go. And I really want some cornbread and cake. Vociferous Ignorance against Strippers for Christ. Vociferous Ignorance got 25.22 points from Kirk Cousins and 18 from Jordan Matthews to get the win over Strippers for Christ, 106.52 to 95.60. While each team hit their projections, Vociferous Ignorance scored 19.4% more than a projected 89.19 points to get the win. J.J. Nelson led Strippers for Christ with 23.90 points, while Drew Brees brought in 20.70. The result might have been even worse. Vociferous Ignorance had a starter score 0 points, Jeremy Curley. Vociferous Ignorance, now 4-4 with 719.66 points, climbs into 11th place, and Strippers for Christ, 5-3 with 767.34 points, stays in 7th place. And woman, I am coming for you. You take that loss. You know, when you want somebody to do you a solid, just do you a favor, and you're just hoping that they would just know it subconsciously, and you don't have to actually tell them, and you just hope they would do it. Well, thanks a lot, PutinHarambe, for failing me and not hearing my plea from my subconscious to your subconscious. Thanks a lot. Mr. Me-Aggie against PutinHarambe. Mr. Me-Aggie put up the second highest score of the season on the way to their third win in as many matchups when they dismantled PutinHarambe, 138.92 to 81.92. This streak is due in part to Mr. Me-Aggie having their third highest scoring output in the league at 103.97 points per matchup. On top of the loss, PutinHarambe had 2 starters score 0 points, Doug Martin and Jordan Cameron. PutinHarambe falls to 20th place with a 2-6 record. Mr. Me-Aggie is in first place, having now knocked over Imma Lose to Kim, 110.36 to 92.22, and then AnCapistanians 67.88 to 63.54. Well, I guess that's what happens when you have to throw in a lightweight to finish off the job of somebody who was a heavyweight. Jeez, man. Ugh. Mr. Me-Aggie, screw you. In Harambe We Trust against Fustercluck. In Harambe We Trust took advantage of 23.30 points from Theo Riddick, destroying Fustercluck 108.88 to 66.12. The beating gave in Harambe We Trust 2 blowout wins on the season. Fustercluck coming off a 104.84 to 93.20 loss against the Sons of Odin saw their scoring shrink this week. Adding insult to injury, Fustercluck had 2 starters score 0 points, Sterling Shepard and Randall Cobb. In Harambe We Trust, 6-2 with 772.84 points, climbs into third place, and Fustercluck 2-6 with 691.44 points, sinks into 18th place. Wait a minute, I might know why Fustercluck had a problem last week. Let me take a look. Yep, that's because Sterling Shepard plays for the New York Giants, and they were on a bye. Yep. That might have helped a little bit, but I don't know how much. You definitely got your butt just handed to you, so whatever. Nice try. Fail. Oh, and the shit-sipping frittata sip shit no more. The Sons of Odin beats Daka Prescott. The Sons of Odin has been on a different level lately, earning their third consecutive win when they beat Daka Prescott 91.68 to 83.34. They got a lift from Matt Forte, who led the team with 22.80 points, and Seth Roberts, who got 14.40. Going streaking usually draws attention to yourself, but not in a positive way. I don't really want to see either of you two gentlemen streaking ever in my life. Not in this case. Well, no, what? Okay, I should probably read the next sentence before I make some offhand comment. So just know when I talked about streaking and we go into not in this case, whatever. I'm just going to skip Yahoo sentence because it just made it sound like I want to see these two guys streaking. That's super gross. Since starting their win streak in week 6, the Sons of Odin has moved from 20th place to 12th. Daka Prescott goes to 5-3 and falls to 6th place. The Sons of Odin has now knocked over in Harambe We Trust, 87.88 to 71.88, and Fustercluck 104.84 to 93.20. Unless it was actually Kay who was running Cam's team, then she can streak all she wants. That'd be great. That'd be fantastic even. You definitely should do that. Amazing. That'd be just amazing. Little Caesars Legion benefited from 20.70 points from Tyler Eifert and 19.30 from DeMarco Murray, destroying Desert Prez 112.72 to 58.10. Little Caesars Legion can officially be called a contender after winning their last 5. Free falling like... No, I'm not doing it. Desert Prez suffered a significant drop in scoring from last week's 130.72 to 98.28. Win against a team has no name. When assigning blame following this loss, Desert Prez can look in the mirror. They started playing with 0 points. Rashad Jennings. Desert Prez, 5-3 with 750.14 points, drops to 8th place, while Little Caesars Legion, 7-1, 753.22 points, remains in 2nd place. I hate both of you. Yes, there's jealousy. I hate you both. This team sucks against Grammar Führers. This team sucks got 19.30 points from Des Bryant and 13.12 from Sam Bradford to take down Grammar Führers, 75.12 to 66.22. With this loss, Grammar Führers scored 77.9% of their projected points and has now failed to meet projections for 4 weeks running. Well, isn't that unfortunate? You're failing. You're failing. Grammar Führers was led by the tag team of Matt Ryan with 24.42 points and Zach Miller, who scored 12.30. This team sucks, now 2-6 with 641.08 points, inches up to 19th place, and Grammar Führers, now 3-5 with 714.44 points, drops to 13th place. You're failing. Let me say it again. You're failing. And you lost. So, what do we got next? Well, we got the AnCapistanians, who are obviously going to beat the crap out of the Fighting Mcafees, so let's be real about that one. Jim Bob's Cooters against kmJongiLsBestTeamEvr. Please make sure you pound Jim Bob's Cooters. I'm lose to Kim is probably going to lose to Vociferous Ignorance. Come on, Dave. Everybody just keeps beating you. The team has no name in PutinHarambe. PutinHarambe, you suck. Strippers of Christ, Desert Prez. I guess that's a toss-up because, let's be real, strippers love to toss their clothes in the air. Mr. Me-Aggie, this team sucks. Your name is just going to ruin it all, and I don't like Mr. Me-Aggie, and you're just not going to do me any favors, so I guess they're going to go 8-1. Fustercluck against Atlas Dab. Capitalism is just failing. So, Fustercluck, I mean, this is your best chance to finally get another win. Daka Prescott and Nazicake Two cheaters going at it. Who cares what happens to either one of you? You both cheat. You suck. We hate you. And Little Caesars Legion and Harambe We Trust. Well, Little Caesars Pizza shouldn't beat anything. It tastes gross. So I'm going to go for In Harambe We Trust. And Grandma Führers against the shit-sipping Fertitas. Oh, shit-sipping is gross, but grammar always wins. You should have correct grammar, so come on, Grandma Führers. You're going to have to win it. Make me proud.